So we're in the state of Massachusetts. Alander Mountain Trail. May have filmed this in the past, probably, but I think it's been at least a couple of years since we've done this, at least from this spot. This is the I'll call it the traditional hike from the Mount Washington headquarters. So I think it's somewhere in the 5-mile range. It's a it's early August, nice day, Sunday, so there'll be a few people here. And I don't know, like I said, nice day, low humidity, temps are decent at the moment. And we'll see. Like I said, it's been a while, so I don't remember a lot about it other than the top. I think there's a couple of bridge crossings and stuff, so some things to show, and you'll get to see them. Okay, I promised the bridges and the water crossings. It's not exactly roaring, but I'll give you the story of this. Actually, this is a better place to give it to you. So here, when we first came and did this, this is where the bridge was. And the bridge only made it about 3/4 of the way across. So you had to leap the last section to actually get up here and stay dry. And it was there for at least a few years when we first started doing it. And then one spring, they got a lot of rain and it washed it away. So then they replaced it with this, an actual bridge that you don't have to leap across. So big upgrade. Oh, there's a bridge here. This is new. That, I was gonna film it because of sometimes this gets a little high and the rock hopping can be a challenge, but look at that. They made a bridge. So here's what I knew as the second bridge, but apparently it's now the third bridge. Seen people swimming here a number of times, or at least putting their feet in the water. It's been higher than this, you can kind of tell. This one also was washed away that same year. It used to be I think it was just like a 2x12 with a log handrail that you had to cross. So it was kind of tricky to begin with, but he said that got washed away. We were talking about it. There's a side trail up a little ways, and we had taken that before because when that originally washed away, it was at least a couple years before they built that new bridge there. And so you had to cross the water, and we were here and it was kind of high water So there wasn't an easy way across. Like right now, there's several easy ways across. But so we went in search of a better way, and I don't remember a lot of that, so it probably was not a fun search. We might have gotten wet. There's a little cellar hole here. No camping allowed. This area seems to always be wet. I think I got off trail here. We'll say here. There's the shelter. Been around for a long time. Ooh, it's got a new chimney though. I believe it actually gets a decent amount of use. Alright, so here's the salt on the top. Alright, we'll go this way first. I think there might be an alternate trail on the other side over there. Don't know that it's any better. Actually, I think that's the original one. This is the alternate. Well, actually, I guess we got the biggest challenge coming up, so it doesn't matter which way you go. So this is a typical way, and I think this is doable. But it does have this alternate to that, which cuts down on what you need to do. All right. Don't want to spoil the surprise. Okay, we're a little past the official top, but there's several openings here. So we'll stop here, probably have lunch. It's a hazy day. Usually got the on a nice clear day, the valley really opens up. A couple of let's see, Frizzle is one of those over there. Well, Race, I think it could be. I don't think we can see Bear Mountain from here. What's that one over there? Brace. It's Mount Brace is the one right in the middle now. We might have to hunt for blueberries. All right, so here's the official top, back where there was a fire tower at one point. And you know it's official because it's got one of these things. Okay, I have no idea if that's true or not, but we'll go with it. Pretty much the same view. Although you can see Everett over there, peeking over the tops of the trees. So we did a little walk, maybe a tenth or two from the top up on the northern side of the Taconic. Been here, if you do the hike up from Bashpish, this is the way you come here. And you can see a different part of the valley from here. But you can usually see the Catskills from here too. And off in that direction, you can usually see Greylock, but it's really hazy, which Nancy reminded me. It's probably the Canadian wildfire smoke that's causing all the haze, because it's not supposed to be humid today. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't really show this section of trail. There's a couple of tricky spots, and definitely this is much less used, so it gets grown in pretty quick. But nice. We've had lunch over here a couple of times. A little different view, especially if it's busy up on top. Look, there's the real view. And that's Everett right in the middle there. And that would be Mount Race over there. If you never been on Mount Race, beautiful views from up there. Quarter-mile ridge line that's all open. There's Nancy going down her way. Let's see. I do this and then go over here. And then you got a tree perfectly positioned to grab a hold of. And then you roll on a rock. All right, don't do that part. Let's see, a little over 6 miles and a little over 1,000 feet. Nice day, kind of hazy. A few more cars in the lot now. Yeah, worth doing. That's where we're staying tonight. No, not really. There's our car. So this is kind of a no trip or anything, so I'm not sure when the next video will be, but eventually one will come.